One of the things that is the most exciting in the life of the chapel is that not only are we proactive in trying to anticipate, okay, what is this diverse student population going to want and need, but at the same time we're responsive. Our students come to us every year with ideas, with things that they have experienced or hopes and dreams that they have for their own life while they're at the university, and we try to respond to those needs and give students permission to carry out those needs.
So worship life on this campus is broad and varied. There are 8 full worship services a week, 5 in the morning, Monday through Friday for 20 minutes starting at 10 o'clock. We meet for morning prayer, and those services take a variety of forms, from a really high church Matin service on Wednesdays to a praise band on Fridays. Monday we have a speaker, member of the faculty, talking about their connection between their life of faith and their intellectual work, which we think is really, really important. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays are days for intercessory prayer, prayer around the cross. So that happens in morning prayer. And then Sunday morning at 10 o'clock we meet for a service of Holy Communion. Sunday night is a service called Candlelight, which is a setting of evening prayer by Marty Haugen. It's really popular. And then Wednesday night is the other most popular service called Celebrate, and it's a service of Holy Communion, again with a band and with video and some other things. So the late night ones at 10 p.m. are the 2 larger services from a student experience perspective. And then we've got really great participation in morning prayer from both students and faculty, and then Sunday morning is a more diverse crowd with people from the community.
Some of I think the most unique things that we have going on are those things rooted in Christian community. We have a group of young men and young women who both in the last couple of years have decided that they need a group just for them. So we have Bro for the men and Sis for the women. And those groups meet a wide variety of students that we may not regularly see within the chapel building. Some of them we do. But they also reach out to students within their residence halls in a way that we haven't been able to do otherwise. SALT is always one of the best parts of the religious life of this campus. And again, students are involved in SALT that may or may not be involved in the regular worship life of the campus, but they're involved in service and outreach and an understanding of the world.
So Valparaiso University is an independent Lutheran university, which means that it's not owned by any denominational structure, unlike most church schools which have denominational ownership. So that allows Valpo to position itself within Christendom, within the church, as an independent agent, but it also means that Valpo is very committed to its Lutheran identity. And here at Valpo we think about that Lutheran identity in the context of the prevalence of grace in our lives, namely that the grace that God gives us in the person of Jesus Christ frees us to a life of service, but it also frees us to a life of exploration, because we're not saved by our correct theories or our correct ideas or even our correct doctrines. We're saved by the blood of Christ. And so if you know that Christ has your back, to use that kind of language, you're free to go out and be of service in the world. You're free to try out new theories. You're free to explore research wherever it leads you.